on. It's like the playoffs have started early, so it's win or go home, and we know what it is, and we know what it ain't. So we just got to come out, play our brand of football, and if we do that, everything will be just how we would like it.
How eager are you to get this win and get that chance at a new season, especially the way this year has gone and you guys knowing your potential and talking about your potential, but getting that fresh start would be nice?
Yeah, absolutely. Potential is one thing that's untapped, so it's more so about just showcasing who we are, play in and play out on a consistent basis. Like, we've done it, but we haven't done it on a consistent basis, week in and week out, play in and play out. So I just think it's a great opportunity, knowing the stakes that we have for this game, to just come out and show who we are. And I know each and every guy is confident in each other, and we're just going to go out and show exactly who we are and get this season started. And looking at this right now game as a part of the new season. So very excited and very eager to get out there and show the world.
Zach talked about it, kind of one of the challenges, not just the stakes of the game, but it's where it's extra chippy and all, to keep things between the lines, to play, the whistle, but not beyond it. And that challenge of that. You have to talk. Do you want, as a leader of this team, do you want to make sure, is that one of the pregame messages?
Yeah, I think always in the game of football, like, people doing stuff after the whistle and things like that, it don't really reveal how tough you are. Like, what reveals how tough you are is what you do between the lines. And I would say myself, one of the toughest ones out there. Like, I'm not one to do stuff after the whistle and things of that nature. So you show your manhood by how you do it before during the whistle. And I think it's going to be a physical game. It always has been, always will be, and it's just part of it. But just eager to get out there, get the pads popping. Did they change the field from Heinz? Is it still Heinz Field? Okay, yeah. So excited to get in there and show who we are to the world.
Roquan, you guys have won 5 straight on the road going into this game. Why do you think that you guys have been so good going into enemy territory?
I don't really have an answer for that, because if I did, I would say it's the same. Like, for home, should be that way. But I don't have an answer for it. But at the end of the day, when you're going in enemy territory, you're back against the wall. But I feel that way in each and every game that we play. You're back against the wall, and these guys are trying to take something from you that we've worked our entire life for. And I'm sure if told many of the guys that everything you want, like how we got into this situation, like, you would dream to be in a situation like this. You win, go to the playoffs. And so I think it's pretty sweet, and just also knowing that it's the division title on the line too, and it's something a step closer for us chasing our dreams. So very excited about the opportunity, and just know back against the wall, but hey, that's life every day. How are you going to respond, and are you going to do your job, play in and play out, including myself? So that's all we have to do, take a deep breath, one play at a time, do our job. If we do that, trust me, we'll all like the outcome.
Roquan, no DK this week. How do you see that impacting the Steelers' offense?
Oh, yeah, I think he's a really good receiver in this league. Definitely, Rodgers used to depend on him a lot for those go balls and whatnot. So, but at the end of the day, there's injuries and other circumstances where players are out all the time. So only thing we can focus on is who's out there. Same goes for defense, who's out there with us. Can't worry about who's not out there, because it don't really matter. What matters is who's playing between those lines. And, if he's out there miraculously, sure, whoever's out there has to get dealt with.
We spoke to Lamar, and I don't know how familiar you are with some of the reports about him, but just people having questions about his injuries, his work ethic, his diet, everything getting ready, and he spoke to it and he said it's all noise. But when you hear stuff like that about him and your quarterback, and you knowing him and what he does, are you surprised that there's always so many questions surrounding anything about him?
No, I think just like from a team perspective, when you're not playing to your standard, including the defense, and then where we've had different hiccups, people are always going to come out with opinions and the way they feel. And granted, we all do live in America, like I've said before, so we all are entitled to our own opinion and write stories regardless if they're true or not. So that's nothing no one can control. The only person that can control that is the person that's writing the story and the person that buys into it. So at the end of the day, like he said, I guess it's just noise, and I don't really listen to it. I don't really know too much about it, truth be told, because I don't really concern myself with those things. I just concern myself with myself, how I go about my business, and how I control that, and how I try to echo that throughout my teammates. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It'll always be that way. People are always going to talk. That's why we have mouths.
Roquan, do you think they're going to try to run the ball more and establish? You guys shut down their run game the first time. Do you think they're going to try that more now without DK?
Absolutely. I think running the ball, I think any and every team going into each and every game, your plan, regardless of your philosophy, is to run the ball. Because if you run the ball, then things get on go on your terms. So I think the thing for us is very simple, like I've said before, making the guys one-dimensional, stopping the run, and then going from there. And then when we stop the run, make them one-dimensional, and knowing that they can, you can get predictable in that sense. But it's going to be a 4-quarter game. Very excited for it, and it's just going to be one play at a time, and we're gonna make sure that happens. So make sure you tune in. I'm sure you will.